Hello everybody, welcome to this very second episode of The Unfiltered here on Coilib TV. My name is Diana Mwangi, and on studio today with me I have some very incredible guests. Introduce yourselves.
Hi guys, this is the second time I'm here. Yay! My name is Roxana Gishia.
Hello everyone, my name is James Karanja.
It's nice to have a very guest today.
I know.
At least you're not one-sided. You have someone who will be opposing us in a way.
Yeah.
So today, we'll be talking about, we'll be discussing a very, I'd say, controversial topic, It will make some people a bit uncomfortable. So I'll start with a question, How would you guys, who would you guys define sexually active as? What is your definition of being sexually active?
Kwanza, if my mother is watching, I'm still a virgin.
Oh my God!
But anyway, I will define it as just engaging in sexual activities, like just being active in that area.
What about you?
For me, I would define a person who is sexually active. Naweza sema ni mtu mwenye you can still be dating and you can still be single, but you're sexually active. So
Okay, in the recent past, there's been a trend in Kenya where the rate of teenage pregnancy has been on the rise. There's even a time, I guess, in around 2021, kulikuwa na period where Kenya was ranked among the top countries with the highest rate of teenage pregnancies. And I think teenage pregnancy inalindwa mostly na young people wanakuwa sexually active at a very, very young age. And that leads to the question, Do you think there's that age that is right for someone to be sexually active? Because personally, I don't think there's that age. I don't think there's.
Do you think there is?
For men, do you think for men there is?
Okay, kusema tu kweli now talking from a male perspective. For me, I think, let me say, kuna inadepend na mse. There are guys who, as early as 15, from 15 kuna swali kuna nipia stories za venye, amekuwa kihanya hivi. So, acha niseme, it depends maybe with the environment and the background yenye mse labda amegrow nayo. You find that from the background, from the nini and maybe the peers and everything in influence venye mse anagrow na venye mse anakuwa active.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I actually agree with him because if you studied psychology, I did psychology kidogo, and we have stages za psychosexual, and at the age of 3 to 6 kuna a stage called the phallic stage. The phallic stage is when the kids start realizing like, oh, my genitals are different from his, so why? Like, you become curious, why is his like that, why am mine like this? So at that stage you start asking questions, why are they, why are not, what can it do to come over? So someone might, because we have cases where kids engage in sexual activities, they don't even know they're doing it, they don't know why they're doing it, they just want to do it.
Personally, kwangu, I think being sexually active is somehow a personal decision. See, there's that age that is at 18 I have to be. It's mostly a personal decision. Mtu ana decide to, and at this point, side place tumefika, sisi ka youth, sex imekuwa, it's like a fundamental aspect of being a young person, especially ukiingia campus. Oh my God, that is where everything happens. You want to explore everything. But do you think between males and females, who do you think are more sexually active? Nikidhani hao wanakuanga very active and why?
I think it's already clear. What I think is what I know is that most madem wengi wanakuanga very active from very young. At 15, 14, most girls wanakuanga shakatiwa. Ako into dating. Kama si na most of them, they don't usually date like their peers. Unakuta umanza kwa 15 years, but the person she's dating, she dates people who are older, people who are exposed. So unakuta ako much more exposed. Compared na sisi, acha niseme mwanaume, acha nijiongelee mimi mwenyewe. Wanaume like in short, kama mimi, at that age, before upate, acha niseme game ilikuwa chini vitu mingi. Actually, exposure yangu mingi imekuja during campus. Lakini unakuta siku hizi, the kind of people who are like the young, my siblings wetu yani, the people who are still young yani. Unakuta these guys, they are so much exposed. Sika sisi venye tuligrow. These guys unakuta msee ako 12, 11 bana, lakini wezi mshow kitu.
Yeah, true actually.
Anajua kila kitu, hakuna kitu yenye aswa ako exposed sana. But all in all, me naweza sema
for me, I kind of agree and also disagree at the same time. You know, for me, if you ask me, I will say men are more active. Because like, what do you have to lose? Like for me, as a lady,
you have so much to lose.
I have so much to lose. You know, like sex and ladies are associated. Okay, if people say like, she had sex. For example, let me just put this example. If we slept together and you come tell your friends, hey, I slept with Rocky, praise, you know. And then me come tell the same friends of yours, like, I slept with Karanja. And they're like, And then another aspect is, before someone breaks their virginity, sex is always a scary act. Of course, you want to do it, but it is scary. For you to get to that point, it is scary. So it tends to like you prolong the period more than, so you'll end up not even having sex. You can plan it skinny, and then you'll just have it maybe after 2 years because you're scared.
But at the same point, I think I concur with him because utapata, like, okay, for example, when I was in high school, around Form 3, Form 4, I remember we used to find it so, okay, ilikuwa fun kuambia mabeshte wangu, I'm dating someone who's a first year. Then someone else mwenye anasema, I'm dating someone who's in high school. Sasa itakani kama just being with someone who is a little bit older than me, like ni big deal sana. But for men, I think they are not coming for me at sasa because I'm the only one who's there. Wanajua mimi nikiwa high school, I'm not exposed to so much. I'm so naive. I'm not like, madam wengine wenye kwa campus, at least they know some things I don't know. So I think, madam, okay, us as ladies being more sexually active, it's not something like, it's not by choice. It's by circumstance sometimes. Sisi wasi wanaona sisi mtu ukiwa high school like you're so fresh kwa market, lakini hata ufike for the everything changes. Everything changes. But what do you think are some of the factors that lead to that early debut in sexuality, in people being sexually active? Because I think there are so many factors, but most of the times, these are things we don't talk about. These are vitu zina happen, we don't talk about. Now, I wouldn't blame people, especially your parents. Siezi wa blame. Mamangu sahi labda anaweza ogopa kuniambia. There's some things anafanya niambie, but haogope kuniambia. That goes on parenting. At the same time, there's peer pressure.
You know, talking about parenting, and as much as we don't blame our kids, they've also taken part. You know, like just because you didn't sit down with me, because you don't want to, you know, it is an uncomfortable topic, then you're forcing me to go out there and seek information, you know. So I'll go get whatever information I'll get. I'll go engage in these sexual activities without even knowing how I'm supposed to protect myself, if I'm supposed to protect myself, and so on, you know. Like for us, like ladies, we are always just told, nisikuone na nani. Sijui vijana, they are watakuharibia your future. Sijui nini. But tell us,
why?
Why am I not supposed to talk to this person? You know, like vitu kama periods, you know, you just told utanyesha, but you don't know what goes around.
What happens?
Exactly. How many people have you had that she is raising a kid who is a safe day kid because she believed that after my period maybe I have safe days, so I might engage in sexual activities at this time, I'm gonna be safe. But it doesn't even work that way, you know. Like there are so many information we don't have, and that leads to us just I don't know.
Okay, mimi naweza sema hivi for a part, the pressure inakuja like in the aspect that you find that, for example, like when I was in high school, most of the guys, hata my deskmates wangu, my classmates nini, unakuta there's some guys there who are sexually active by then. So inafika point mnaongelea hizi story, wewe uko hapo umenyamaza. Haujui shit, hujui kitu. Hiyo pressure by the way inakaa kidogo, lakini ni real by the way. It's something, ni kitu serious by the way.
You want to feel like a man, you want to be equal.
Exactly. Unakuta sasa huyu jamaa anakuexplainia, hadi anaanza kukuexplainia vile stories zingine za sijui hivi ndo kuna kuanga. Hiyo time hata hujui hata sidini nini hata
hujui. But right at that moment, you also want to explore and know what is this person saying? Nini unamaanisha?
Si ndio? Exactly maze.
And sasa in ladies, I feel like for ladies who have issues with low self-esteem, they tend to seek, unaenda kuseek attention huko nje, and the moment unaenda kuseek attention, especially on a light note, most kids who are brought up by single parents, let's say right now, if I didn't have a father figure in my life, ningeenda huko nje ku seek that love somewhere else. Through seeking that love, I'll do anything for this person, not to anione, I'll do anything. So that is also a factor. Alafu our education system.
Education system.
It doesn't incorporate sex education as much as it's supposed to be. I don't think it is. Because like in primary school, mali tulisoma hizi stories za sex education, ni pale tu kwa science. Na nikuguzilia tu kidogo hapo kwa reproduction, kidogo tu.
Yeah, I agree kidogo, because me I remember in primary tulikuanga na subject najiita life skills na HIV and AIDS. So hapo hivyo ndo tulikuwa tunaambiango if you engage in this nini how to take care of yourself nini, but it wasn't as deep as my private parts. So, you know.
Exactly.
But nowadays I feel like organizations have come up to like make sure we are teaching kids on these things, you know, like for example, I personally always teach on crime CPOA, you know, but on teaching on crime CPOA, I also teach on things to do with sex education, and these kids know so much than you even know. Sometimes I feel like I just want to sit down these kids to teach me and listen. Because they are grade 6 students and I'm like, yo, me at class 6 nilikuwa naendesha mufara. I didn't even know these things. You know, but also social media imechangia, because nowadays someone mtu wako class 2 anatumia tablets, anatumia smartphone, anatumia sijui nini, anaona hizi vitu.
Alafu unakuta like how comes the parents like si rahisi, mimi honestly like mzazi si rahisi sana akuje kwako akwambie ati today we are going to talk about this and this, maybe I want you to tell me about your sexual life and everything. Ni ngumu sana ukute mzazi.
My mom what you have told me that sentence ingekuwa kwani unanishuku.
Unaona? Exactly. Alafu unakuta
tumeifanya inakaa uncomfortable, sijui unaona. It is. Like me I think I've had the conversation with my mother. Yes, I do. Okay, not when I was younger.
Yeah, only hold conversation with you. How old?
It was in 2020 or late 2019, either. At that point, there was this guy who came to introduce himself at our home, and that is when the conversation came in. You know, so msichana, I can see now you're dating. You want to become an adult. So and that is when the conversation came in. Tuka advise you tukio pamoja, then me peke yangu, then ye peke yake, and then
That was so mature. Someone coming to your home, you guys are just
that was
dating.
not mature.
Like, I feel like
it was mature.
It was not. It was mature. Maturity is when I tell you, Diana, I'm courting you. Let's go to your place. Immaturity is when I just appear from nowhere.
He just appeared.
Yes.
I thought he came as an introduction kusema anataka kudate your daughter. Oh my god.
Okay.
Anyways, there's also the issue of substance abuse. And then kwanza campus. People do so many, like your point umelewa. You do things like hujui nini unafanya, you're just doing it for the fun of it, and at the end of it you might end up, especially for ladies, we end up regretting so much of it. Tuna end up regret vitu mingi sana. Sasa okay, I don't know how to explain this, but mimi nikitoka high school, I wouldn't regret coming from a place yenye si sema they were strict, but ilikuwa place like uwezi toka tu uende anywhere. Kitambo nilikuwa naona that was so bad of the parents, but right now I'm like, I'm glad that happened. I'm glad that happened. And I feel like sahi so many parents wamekuwa so busy. Wazazi wako busy sahi, hata hana time ya kushinda na wewe the whole day. Watu kuongelesha saa ngapi? Hii economy mzazi anakuongelesha saa ngapi?
Alafu plus kuna wenye wanapelekango boarding school okay, sijui nursery, sijui class 3. Why will you do that? You know, you're exposing your kid at an early age. You're just forcing them to learn by themselves, to learn to survive, to do. And sometimes you get the wrong information and you just can't blame yourself.
Exactly. And you find that these guys, like most of the students, most people learn about life from school, from the teachers. Unakuta saizi walimu ndo wameachiwa kazi ya kulea watoi. Like mtoi mtu ana grow, lakini ile foundation yenye mzazi yenye angemlea amwambie this and this haiko. Unakuta through school hapo ndio msana learn vitu mingi. Sasa hakuna kitu, hata mzazi anaweza fikiria huyu mtoto wangu ni mdogo hajui hizi vitu. Lakini these guys have access to internet. Anaweza google kila kitu. Sasa kila kitu inapatikana through internet, unaona? So hiyo exposure inakuja mapema sana. Alafu the people who grew up with us, wazazi na mabeshte, like most of my time hata mimi niliingia boarding. Unakuta boarding, most of my time was in boarding. Unalala, unaamka kila mse mwenye mko around naoni mabeshte nini. So una grow na hiyo mentality yao na everything. So ile nini ya mzazi ati this is how it's supposed to be, this is how I want you to be, this is how sexually you should be, this haiko.
Okay, do you think the social economic background like someone is raised in, do you think kuna vile inachangia? Because I think
it does.
For example, if you're raised from a very poor background, you're very poor. I think you'll do anything for the money. I think so.
Will you though?
It happens.
Okay, it happens, but I feel like that one comes. I feel like choice and principles comes in handy, because we have so many rich people and still they do the same. We have so many poor people who still do the same. I feel like it's choice and principles because kuna watu wamelelewa na kuomba na kufanya kila kitu, you know.
I'm saying in this instance you're only 13 or 14 after high school. Sasa hapo unaona like situation ni mbaya nyumbani, then someone comes your way. Anakwambia I'll give you this amount of money.
The people, and that is why I'm saying principles comes in, because there are people who will do anything like, oh, this is an opportunity, I've never seen this kind of money, so this person gets excited. But there's someone who amereziwa knowing like this is what like there are people who value career, kuna people who value family. Both of them are right, you know. Like it just depends on what values were you instilled, you know. Because money is very important, and if you've suffered for a long time, that's a story in suffering. Even people who have graduated, if someone comes and offers you an opportunity, be my side chick, I'm gonna give you this job. People do it. People do anything for the bag. Anything for the bag. They do. Na kuna mtu at the same atapewa the same opportunity and anasema no, me I can't do this. Why? Because my values, my principle doesn't, you know, align with this. So I feel like it just goes down to principles.
Okay, alafu another thing, unakuta like when you're growing up, most of the time tuko under the care of our parents. Like up to around 20, maybe 18 uko, most guys we are still under our parents. Lakini ile sasa ikifika ile point wenye mzazi amekuachilia sasa, now it's you to take care of yourself. And then unaangalia hivi, surely by the way it happens, you know, some things we can, in as much as tunaweza blame msee na nini, but also take in consideration this msee labda ameacha wako peke yake. This it happens to many people. Alafu the only choice unabaki nayo ni kujiuza. It happens, by the way.
It does, actually.
It does. And it affects sana, by the way.
Especially in campus.
Exactly,
hey, student wa campus kimwambia, I'm gonna do your nails.
Like, oh my God, you do my nails. Oh my God, you're in that location.
Anything for you. Because sometimes unapigia mzazi simu unamwambia, "Aki mom, I don't have money." Ukipata hiyo pesa pia mimi nitumie.
Oh my God.
Mzazi mwenyewe hata before kutumia pesa lazima msumbuane. Lakini it's true.
But mimi na feel kama at this point, especially in campus and after high school, their influence stands out as one of the major reasons. Their influence. Mimi nasikia mabeshto wangu sawa akisema, they are giving me the experiences but I know nothing. I'll be curious bana. Ara mimi sitaki mkiongea na kapo nimenyamaza. So I want to feel like a grown up like you guys.
You know, sometimes actually other people engage in these sexual activities not because they want, especially the first time. Because they want to know what is this? Why are you describing it? Is it, you know, alafu umeshinda ukiambia kanisani usi until siku ya ndoa fanya hivi. Ndio ukisikia beshta kwa anakuambia leo unasema hata
nitaomba labda forgive. On that note ya maombi, there's also the biblical view of sexuality. But nowadays I feel like most of us don't know anything like that exists.
Yeah, sex before marriage.
I think we're just ignorant.
Like alafu sasa imekuwa ni ile everyone else is doing it, so why not me? Kila mtu anaifanya.
You know, the other day I saw this meme ilikuwa inasema there's this guy who was asking are there any virgin ladies left, and then this guy replied nowadays virgin ladies are people who don't have kids. Because that is what
yani hiyo ndo standard yenye tumefika sasa.
Yes.
Why is it that when we talk about virginity it only falls on women? Why is it that so?
It's because
why is that so?
The view on sex is different from men and women. So for women, for women,
it is.
For women, it's something like you're devaluing yourself because you're losing virginity. You know, like there is that hymen, it has to be broken. But men don't have those hymen to be broken. You can't even know if a man is a virgin or not unless an experience. You know, you can't even know. So and again, the society meleta this view on sex where when a man engages in sex, then he is the bazoo, yendo kusema, you know, yendo the king, the emperor, the conqueror, the lion, the champion.
On that note, I'm sorry to cut you short. On that note, we're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stick around. Welcome back, guys, and before we went on that break we had a very very heated discussion here on studio. Hey, leo niko na watu wengine wanoma hapa I'm telling you. So to go on with the discussion, there's that biblical view of sexuality. I feel like wengi wetu hatujui, lakini in as much as it's been ignored, there's that reason why God created sexuality in the first place. What would I take?
It's okay.
I feel like most of us have rejected what God wanted. I said most of us.
What did God want?
What God wanted, us to be
to procreate.
So not only to procreate, I think sex was created for married people. That is what I read in the Bible from St. Paul's Kwanzaa.
Hey.
You guys. And sex before marriage is considered a sin. Lakini wengi wetu sasa tuko like sinitaomba.
You say that most of us don't know what like it's required by the Bible for us. No, I think like we know, but we just ignore.
We ignore. Ignorance is bliss anyway.
Yes. Like unakunembewa ukufunzwa ukupanda
But are you sure you guys? Are you sure you context the manishanga sex before marriage is a sin?
Yeah.
For me, I think you're just supposed to have sex with one person. Because if I have sex with you and then we get married, just having sex with you. Exactly. We're just avoiding soul ties. What
is the probability the person I'm with right now atanioa?
Nowadays, now we have complicated the whole situation because everyone is actually dating for sex, ama we're just having sex for fun.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know? But kitambo, when these Bibles and everything were being written, they used to know. Actually, kitambo, Diana, if someone spots you, they come to your family, unaibiwa hata ujui umeolewa, unabebwa juju, unapelekwa huko. There is no way you're going to get out of it. Ukihepa tu hivi baba yako anakurudisha huko. You know, but nowadays
most of us even have, not most of us, some people they have sneaky links.
Yes, like people have normalized sex to the extent that they don't even
they
don't say it.
Inafika point saizi hata during courtship hiyo time ya dating lazima kwanza mhave sex ndio kwanza ujue kama is the right partner.
Kama is right. You have to.
Let me just tell you something. Let me defend my answer. There was this guy from Uganda. He was an imam. You know, an imam ni kama mkubwa wa mapasta kwa Muslims sasa. So this person, of course, unajua ni religious nini. So sex is after marriage, and that is what he did with this lady and everything. After marriage, and I tried to make the moves that night. Your marriage, when I tried to make, and I'm not ready. You know, us ladies, you know. Yes, the moment this lady, agreed to the act, that is when this guy realized that he has been dating ama he's married to a fellow man.
Hey,
sometimes it is good to like test the waters.
How
and
is
plus,
that even possible?
hey.
it is possible. Well, you've seen how nowadays men look more women than we do.
Lakini bado hapana, hiyo ni story ya jaba bana.
Why?
Hapana. You know, that's why I usually feel me kwangu what I think is during courtship, hiyo ndo time yenye unakwanga umechotemia kukagua mtu mwenye mko naye partner ujue kama mtu mko nayo ni compatible in both ways, mko na the same sexual nini inaitwaje, like are you compatibility and stuff nini. I feel like hiyo time ndio time inakwanga poa. Sasa hii mambo ya sijui after marriage ndio unaanza kushtuka
But I agree, because you have to know if we are compatible sexually, emotionally and everything. But again, if you are with that one person, how will you know this person is not what you want? This story of compatibility imekuja because you slept with so many other people. Now you want to know because you already have an idea. Yes, you. How many times have you dated?
Have you ever seen married couples wamekaa miaka kama 10 plus wanaulizana I don't know you, I don't know the kind of person you are.
Yes, it happens. But if you didn't have experience, if I didn't sleep with every Tom, Dick and Harry, I wouldn't have a reference point. I would just know this is the best that is there. Yeah.
No.
So in short, you guys mean, before you settle with someone, lazima ujaribu upeleke mtu test drive ujue the car going to be driving for the rest of
kama ni sura unaona imagine sura yenye unaona kila siku for the next years. Lazima mazee.
But hiyo imekuja tu in the recent. Kitambo hakukwanga hivyo. Kitambo unakuja
kwetu tunaenda. Are you sure they were fine with that whole story ya kukaa tu ya kubebwa?
Kitambo you wouldn't take a woman kutoka kwao ati sasa umemchukua tu hivyo. Umemchukua tu hivyo, you go and have sex then umrudishe. That wouldn't happen.
Kitambo even ukipata ball unaforsiwa kuoa huyo msee. Because kitambo sex was just for kuleta mtoi, but nowadays people are doing it for fun, mode of payment, like kuna a lot of things when you
oh my god.
But I feel like if we were like stick to one person, then we couldn't have this story of sexual compatibility. But nowadays, since we are having multiple partners, like you've had sex, how many people have you seen like, hey, I can get married to this person? A lot, like you've dated, no one has dated one person, and that, okay, there are, but they are, wako wachache sana. But now because you've had 2, 3, 4, 5, 100 guys, ladies, now you have to like make sure this is what I want, because you already have, I had sex with this one, but it wasn't nice. I had sex with this one, and this is what I want. Like you already know this is what I want, this is not what I don't want. But if it was only that one person, then ungejua if this is what it should be or not.
So you feel like before I come to a conclusion, this is the right person for me, I have to lazima ni test kidogo. Do you feel like that?
I feel that. Like we have to be compatible.
But is that even safe?
It is safe. Okay, I don't know if it is safe.
What are you guys saying?
You're just being selfish. Sometimes you have to choose yourself though.
I'm sure.
Because if you go to that line, then you'll end up sleeping with so many people thinking this is your Mr. or Mrs. Right, But again, it is a very important thing to know before you get married. That's just my thought.
At that point, could you talk about the effects of of young people being sexually active at a very, very young age and all, because I think at this point is the effects ziko more to the females than you guys.
It goes both ways. It
doesn't. I get pregnant. What happens?
Kwani mnaonanga naume wanaanga emotionally ni kwa nini?
I get pregnant at 14. I'm pregnant at 14. What happens to him?
You see,
I drop out of school. What happens to you? You just continue.
But you're right in some way. Unakuta like as a result of people engaging in sex as early as when they're in their teens, you see like huyu mtu anagrow na ile like even when they shift to another partner or into another relationship, unakuta these guys still have the baggage zenye alikuwa, the emotional attachment yenye alikuwa na mtu mwenye alikuwa naye previously, anakuja anaileta kwako na inakuanga ni kama like a series anaifanya on and on. Unaona, that's one of the issues. Alafu hii sex ya mapema pia ikwangi fit in some way. Juu pia ina mess up na mentality ya mse about how you should view someone and sex. Yeah, exactly. Like ukiangalia, by the way, to be honest, a virgin mwenye ako a virgin at 18 and someone who's been sexually active till 18, hawa watu wakwangi same by the like venye wana viewingi and to be honest to be honest maboy wengi wanaangalianga vitu ka acha niseme body count. It's ni kitu wenye watu wengi wapenangi kusema but it's somehow true. Ni ukweli. It really matters to some point because you know in our thinking we usually think because huwa amekana watu wengi najua hizi commit kwangu or maybe expectations zake zitakuwa mingi. Nasema venye watu ufikirianga bedhe. Yeah. Like unaona huyu mtu hawezi commit kwangu. Ama emotional attachment yake labda ile alishakuwa replaced na ex wake wa kwanza ama wa pili. So akikuja kwangu unaona huyu hatuwezi tulia.
But being sexually active at a very young age, I feel ni kama bado ina mess up mtu emotionally, especially madem, especially wasichana. Naweza grow up hating men just because of that one person.
Yeah. It's true.
Because after this, let's say I'm just curious, I want to do it because I'm curious. So the person I'm going to do it with, hata si mtu ananipenda, it's just someone nimeota from anywhere. After this act, umse ataniacha. Unajua madem benye wanakuanga. After that one time, I'm like, this is my person. I want you for the rest of my life.
But the same thing you're saying in affecting people who get into sexual crimes when they're young, like bago rape hivi. It really affects them, especially kama ni mtoi. I usually find that inaleta a lot of trauma by the time these people are growing up. Their view on sex is very different. Inakwanga very worse, negative especially. Exactly.
But trauma is very real actually. People think that, I don't know, but I feel like the Gen Zs...
Have you ever been traumatized? Not sexually, in any other way.
Of course, everybody has been traumatized.
Yes. So you know the feeling. You understand the feeling you're talking about.
But then, I feel like... It starts with you. If you understand your value as a person and what do you want, because if you just say that nowadays people don't value sex, I don't value relationships, so I'm just gonna sleep around because there's no one serious, then you're just bringing more harm to yourself than any other person. You're cheating on someone thinking that you're doing, like you're proving a point to them, but you're just even hurting yourself more.
By the end of the day, you're doing more harm to yourself.
Yes.
On the same note, teenage pregnancy. Imeleta so much. Umeona venye siku hizi mademu wanapenda kwa independent women. Si ati wanataka ndani ya roho, most of them hata
kweli it's true.
Because wanajua this man did this to me, the next man will do the same. The last
so
man
I have
did.
to fend for myself or
I mean, you have to earn it. I mean, I've been hurt. I trusted before I've been hurt, so of course. Tell me why I should give you this job. Take a job. Bring your CV.
Lakini I feel like the way venye tuna grow hata sisi imefika point where it doesn't matter ati kitambo venye wazazi wetu walikuwa like the man used to take care of everything kwa familia. Lakini siku hizi
you guys want flowers.
Flowers. I feel like most women nowadays are independent because men are not stepping up. Nowadays, squeeze it and complain kutuma fair. Like they're always saying to you, ladies. I mean, God, did you see that meme and you're God, the people you send to take care of us are calling us hoes.
They're complaining.
Saki complain, lakini in some point you need to check the guys you're dating.
You want to say you're better than them.
Exactly.
There's also the issue of STIs.
STIs,
I think inakuja hand in hand with HIV. Alafu siku hizi ni kadi watu waogopangi. Aki watu waogopangi. Wewe unajua tu vizuri whatever I'm doing, this might happen, but I'll still do it. I'm trusting God. The only thing I'm doing is trusting God.
Like people are scared of pregnancy more than STIs. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah. Like why? I don't know. I mean, it's scary. And people don't know kuna some STIs protection can't protect you against, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you think just because I use protection, I'm safe. You're not safe.
What ways do you guys think we can implement to promote healthy sexuality amongst young people? Okay, obviously there must be something we can do.
Yes, of course.
Especially to the very, very when you're 13, 14, 15 years, they need so much education.
Me as a one, these guys, we have to change the way we usually think about the younger generation. Like the way our parents used to view and the way the current generation is, it's very different. Gen Z, yeah, exactly. Like the way up, you know, wazazi wetu walikuwa wakigrow na hii, walikuwa wakiju, yani haikuwa an issue, but saizi I feel like in schools, in more hata kwa media, YouTube and everything, people need to be more open about
these things. They are there,
exactly. Ni vitu zenye zinafanyika, ni vitu zenye ziko na si ati ni vitu za kuficha by the because if you don't tell them openly, they'll obviously get information elsewhere.
Definitely,
and they have access to it. So there's no reason on why we should tukazia wa majama instead of just being open and actually being truthful to what it is. Tukubali tu na hivyo ndio iko na tuambiane tu kweli.
As a mom, I don't
wait, as a what?
If I were, I'm just animalize statement.
You know, you said as a mom.
As a mom,
oh my God, I would say I would. Yeah, as a mom, I would. Yeah. I think, Sahi, if I were to be a mom right now, I think nimeona hizi vitu ziki happen. Although mimi sikufunzwa, but naweza shika mtoto wangu akuwe na someone mwenye atamwambia this and this happens at this age. Sitaki kuwe traumatized at some point ati unaogopa kuniambia kitu like mbona mtoto wako agope kukuuliza what am I supposed to do at this and this point? Why am I okay, there's this parent as I was watching on TikTok, there's this woman she has a young daughter alafu she's like ufai kuguzwa hapa, this and this is not supposed to happen. Kuguza hapa we kuja uniambie. I think that is very good. That is nice, and each and every one of us deserved kuwa na kitu kama hiyo which we did, so we owe it to the next generation that is coming. Then on comprehensive sex education, school, church, bado.
Lakini church are biased though. I feel like biased.
Imagine a Sunday school teacher coming there kukuambia this.
No, actually, they do teach, because me, church yenye nimereziwa, we used to have this sex education all the time. But they don't tell you like, if you engage, you know, they are always telling you sex before marriage is a sin, and that is the only message they are passing. You know, it's a sin. So uko hapo hivyo unajua.
Kwa nini mbona?
It's because it's a sin.
Sasa wewe unashangaa mbona, why is it a sin?
But one thing I know is that maybe this generation here, Gen Z, by the time we'll be maybe parents, I feel like itakuwa a bit different. It'a change to some point. I know that.
I feel like sometimes sisi as Gen Zs, because I'm sure all of us are Gen Zs.
Yeah, right. You know, Gen Z in 1990s, I don't know, 97 to
to 205, I think. Yeah. So sisi kama Gen Zs, kuna venye tunaharibu pia. You know, we feel like we needed that closure. Now we are even giving it, like we are overdoing it. So I'm thinking the alpha Gen Zs are going to be more spoiled than we are.
The alpha Gen Zs, the alphas.
The alphas.
Yeah, because we needed it. We needed someone to tell us this is what this is this. To the extent that right now we are just normalizing everything. When your kid comes and tells you, "Oh, I'm dating," you're like, "Oh, cool, it's fine. Like you should be doing this. You're at this age, so experience it." You're not sitting down and telling this person, "This is what you're expecting. You can do this, but this is what can happen when you do." So I feel like we're giving so much freedom, so we are spoiling it more because we needed someone to give us the freedom.
Yeah, there should also be that open communication. Open communication, lay things on the table. I'm already 13, I'm 14. I'm okay.
Can I ask you a question?
In my puberty years. Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality?
Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent about your sexuality? Have you ever talked to your parent
I will.
If they created that environment.
Not right now.
Okay.
Maybe sasa ile point I'm already done with school. I'm a big girl by then. Now I'm telling my mom, nimepata mtu now I want to. But right now naenda kumwambia.
You know when you're older, actually you won't have to like tell them what
she'll be so
mama siku zimesonga hauna kodi nani siku hizi.
And then at that point, guys, it was so nice to have you on studio with me, Roxana. We've been sailing on this boat with you since our first episode. I love the conversation. I think at that point we wrap up the show. We love you guys and thanks for watching. Bye.